think a bird just shit right here. or something fell. I don't know. I heard it's good luck when a bird shits on you. It's so fucking chill out here. Hear that? It's a dove. You know, I know like the full moon is coming like the 31st of May or something. And it's in Sagittarius. And it's about, depending on what house it's in, you know, for you. Depends on what you need to release in that house, whatever it is. I'm going to be getting a journal and I'm going to be doing a releasing ritual, I guess is what people call it, but I don't know. For me, it's just what I'm called to do. I have a white candle. The flower for Sagittarius is the carnation, I think. The colors for Sagittarius is purple. The stone is turquoise. The herb is sage. So, and it's a fire sign, so that's why I have the candle. But something that has to do with releasing. And you know, for me, like recently, just yesterday, I realized that like I'm a runner, you know, like just in different dynamics, like all dynamics, I'm sure, whether it's relationship, platonic, work, coworkers. If I don't like something, I'll just be like, look, I'm just gonna bounce, you know, I'm gonna leave, or I don't think I'm a good fit, or just, I don't need this shit, and I'll just not even discuss it with anybody, and I'll just bounce the fuck out, you know. And I realized that the other day. It's like, fuck, like that's a pattern of mine, you know. It kind of made me want to cry because it's one thing that like could hurt someone, you know. And I'm not the type of person that like intentionally hurt someone, or you know, make someone mad, or like provoke them, or you know, instigate, or like only when I'm like we're talking shit, you know, like it's a fun, like cool fun situation or whatever, we're all having a good time, you know, that's different. But like to do it like in a negative way, and that's not my nature, you know, to make people feel like they don't belong, or to make people feel as though they're irrelevant or not there or whatever, you know. And it sucks. It sucks when other people do that, you know. And it sucks to not be seen for like who you are and for what other people think you are. I want to say that you are, you know. I think that's why I am the way that I am, you know, because it's been like that for me like my whole entire life. And I think that's why I'm just like, fuck you, I don't need this shit, bye. You know, like that's, and like I'll just want to leave the situation or whatever, but that's not ideal. Like you know, if like people want to be in a relationship, that's not a good quality to have, you know, because then that person would always feel like you're just going to get up and leave and not feel comfortable enough to be themselves, because whatever, it's kind of fucked up. Yeah. You know, I don't want nobody to like pity me or like make an exception or lower their standards to like be with someone, you know, like do everybody a favor and don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. Because let's say hypothetically, what if you did do that and then later down the road something happens, you don't want to be with that person? I bet you if you were mean enough or ruthless enough to like, you know, want to hurt their feelings, you'd be like, well, I made an exception for you, you know. It's like, ew. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to lower my standards for a person just because whatever. I mean, I guess depending on what it is, but it's not even lowering standards. It's like, for me, it's not that. It's more like, okay, like they don't have or whatever, you know. It's like the point of a relationship is to like grow together, you know. Like people say, oh, you need to be like, yeah, I probably said it too, like you need to be whole within yourself. Yeah, that's true. You need to be confident in yourself. You need to be, you know, can't let jealousy rule you. You can't let your anger rule you. You can't let your insecurities rule you in a relationship, because that's when it gets toxic and that's when it could, you know, be a negative experience. But when you are at a point in your life where you feel like you are a good balance and like, yeah, there's things you need to work on or whatever, I feel like being in a relationship is fine as long as like people talk and have open communication and are very transparent. And like, honestly, like a girl, I can only speak for myself, right? Like, I would never want my partner to like lie to me, even though like it might hurt my feelings. Like, okay, say they didn't want to be with me or whatever, I'd rather them tell me than stay with me and be unhappy, you know. And if I love that person the way the way I normally love, which is very deep and very loyal and very respectful and very like, you know, love the shit out of someone, it's like, if I love them and I respect them and they tell me like they don't ever want to be with me, I would be the type of person to respect that and let them be happy even if it wasn't with me, you know? I'm pulling the grass out here. Even though it would be hard, I would still do it because I would want them to be happy, and I wouldn't want them to stay and be miserable, you know. And even if I did want to be with them, it wouldn't matter because I would have to respect their wishes and respect what they wanted, even if it wasn't with me, you know. And I've done that before. I've had to break my own heart to like leave a relationship. I know what that's like. It sucks, you know. But I wouldn't hold them back or make them feel like, oh, well, you can't, you know, fucking psycho bitch, or, you know, it's just, it would be hard for me. I'd probably call you and like say, what are you doing? Act stupid, like, what are you doing? You know, but I wouldn't, just to hear your voice, you know what I mean? I always said this, like, I'm crazy, but I'm not like slash your tires and break your windshield crazy. You know what I mean? I think I'm crazy in a good way, in a vibrant way, in a like live life type of way. could be boring. I could be do nothing. All right, stop. I could do nothing. I think she wants to play around too. You know, sometimes it's good to just, like I'm doing right now, laying on a blanket at the park, doing nothing. You just got my toes done yesterday. But anyways, yeah. And just do nothing and listen to the birds and fall asleep. Have a picnic. Just chill, you know what I mean? Sleep all day sometimes. Sometimes I do sleep all day. I will just get up and I won't feel like doing shit. And I'll eat, sleep, and shit. Eat, sleep, shit, shower. Watch TV, knock out. Like, honestly, I do that at least like once or twice a month. You know? It's just good for like replenishing myself and like catching up on my sleep and for my mind and just for my body to like rejuvenate, and I don't have to be busy all the time, you know? And honestly, like I'm so ready to like move out and be on my own. Like I know like I have two beings that are with me, but it's like I'm just ready to like live by myself with my dog and just let them be, you know? Let them live life without me. Not without me, but you know, without me being present. Like, I think I'm ready for that. I think they're ready for that too, but it's just hard sometimes to just do it, you know? And if I leave the apartment to them and just go on my own, I think like that would be the best way. The dove is like, hoo hoo. The dove is over here cheering me on, like, yeah, bitch. Yeah. I just want people to be happy. I feel like everybody deserves to have happiness and peace and like love in their life, and just like I think for like 6 months I've like been ready for like a relationship, but like I'm not like searching for it, you know what I mean? Like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's how I feel. Shit, that's how I feel. I'm not trying to like force anything or like, no, it's not. It's not the way I am either. You know, you could tell like when a person is genuine, you know what I mean? And like a person that's just like whatever, you know. You wanna play? Yeah. Okay. Why are you gonna breathe like that? It's all the time with your hot breath, yo. Okay. Let me take your leash off. Right now. Hold up. Oh my god. Make sure this guy passes, or else you're gonna fucking chase that motherfucker. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Delana. Welcome to Inward Revolution. I am here to do reading for the collective. I really don't want to be here. You know, it's a full moon in Sagittarius. And it's fucking weird. There's doves here too. Can you hear them? This is so weird. Like, okay, so sometimes I go hiking, like in like Thousand Oaks. I don't know if you guys know where that is, but I go hiking in Thousand Oaks sometimes, and every time I'm at this park, not this park, but over there, like it's there's like a waterfall there and everything, but every time I go there, like and I stare out into like the wood, like the wilderness or whatever, I can fucking see like little tiny shapes of like like just shapes. It's weird, and they're not even like real. They're not even real, but they're like I could just see them floating. And like right now there was like this little black thing. Poop, 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 poop. Interesting. My name is Delana. I'm here to do a reading for the collective. It is a full moon in Sagittarius. I tried to record this video like twice already, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm not going to say any of the things I said earlier. I'm just going to get into it because I think that's what brings my energy down, and I don't want to do that. I want to, yeah, it really does. After talking about the whatever Okay, so the clip in the beginning was from yesterday, and I did that. I was at the park like at 12:30ish, and I stayed there for like about an hour or so. So that video was from yesterday, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I do want to say I'm sorry and thank you. Thank you for helping me grow. Thank you for helping me see something in me that I thought was okay, and it is okay, but it's not okay if I, want to be with someone. And I don't know if I don't think I want to be with anybody. I mean, I know I don't want to be with anybody, but if it ever came across, I don't want to be the type of person who does that. So thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like the greatest gift you can give someone is like the gift of like, it's like it's like the biggest gift you can give someone is a gift that's unexpected and like irreplaceable and priceless. Like the gift of like growth is the greatest gift you can give someone. Like, so thank you. Even though you didn't know you were giving it to me. Even though you know, even if you don't know that you weren't doing that, know that you did. And I really appreciate that. So thank you. Yeah, so I'm here to do a reading for the collective. I actually so this full moon is about releasing fears and releasing it just depends. I'm gonna put a screenshot on here of whatever house that it's in for you. For me it's in the second house, so it's how I interact with others or like my finances and stuff. So I'm gonna post that right now, and then you can see whatever house it's in, and then that's whatever you would use to like release whatever it is that you want to move forward without, right? So that no longer serves you. So I'll post it in whatever, right? So you can figure it out, and then write your little fears, because they are just little fears, and they're just to make you comfortable and to whatever. So anyways, so we'll do that, and then so with the full, whoa, oh, this is the other glass I was telling you about like last time. Yeah, oh shit, that I bought off of the lady who passed away. I bought it off of the lady who passed away. Wow, no, I didn't. I bought it off her daughter, but it was the lady's crystal or whatever. So I'm gonna pour water in here and then dump it out because I don't know what's in there. And it's like I feel like I do need to bring this up because I don't know what is wrong with me today. I feel like I do need to bring it up only because like it is something that needs to be addressed. So because it's how I interact with people, right? So so I watch guys on YouTube, and I watch the guys on YouTube who are deep thinkers, who have, you know, interesting things to say, who are smart, and who are funny in some type of way, like my kind of funny. My kind of funny, like dry but like not loud funny, but funny, you know what I mean? Anyways, but they speak for on behalf of like other guys or whatever, right? And I can only speak for myself, but just when I do, just know that I know that there are women that do feel the same way I do. So with that being said, he had said something about like about women, the good women are not like appealing to the eyes of men, and like they're always overlooked, or not always overlooked, that's not what he said. He said that nobody looks at them. Which you could say overlooked, but overlooked sounds like, oh, you know, having compassion, and saying no one looks at them is meaning that they're ugly or unattractive or whatever. And so that kind of got to me in a way, because like part of me still feels like that about myself, you know? And like I ran from that truth, and his whole thing was like women get emotional, they let their emotions override them. And for some women, yeah, for some women, no. for me, if I get triggered on something, I'll come back and have a conversation after, like, I look at all sides of whatever is being said, right? Exactly what I'm doing now is exactly what I would do in real life. So, I mean, this is real life. Fuck. You know? This is real life. Clown. But anyways, I'm saying, when he said that, it was like part of me, like the old me, you know, like the me that felt that way about myself, the me that everybody had seen like that, like the me that, you know, was portrayed. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm not like the hottest chick or whatever, and I'm not like the smartest one or the most beautiful one or whatever. I'm highly aware of that, because there are men and women that are always going to be better than someone else, you know, look better, act better, smell better, fucking have more money, have more bitches, have more men. Like, I'm highly aware of that. That's not my issue for me, you know. Like, I'm not the prettiest, I'm not the hottest, I'm not the most attractive, like when it comes to like my body or whatever. Like, I'm highly aware of that, you know what I mean? The point is that, like, is that I was triggered by it, you know. I was triggered in a way that like, that I was triggered in a way that, not emotionally triggered, but it made me see that I'm a runner, okay? The point blank, it made me see that I'm a runner, because not only on the internet, but in my life, there was a situation, and they were both on Wednesday. I want to say Wednesday. And by the time Friday came around, I realized, like, oh, fuck, it's something common that I do. I don't want to do that. I'm stress eating. I'm stress eating. Even though I'm not looking for a relationship, if it ever came around to it, like, I don't want to be that person for my partner. Like, I don't want to be, you know, shut down. Well, I'd rather shut down than say something that I will regret. But I don't want to be a runner, you know. I don't want them to make them feel like I'm just gonna leave up and leave. Like, that's not me. That's never me. Like, I'm a thug. I'm a thug. Oh my god. I'm not that person. Like, I'm a ride or die. Like, I love deeply. I love wholeheartedly. Like, I'm very honest, you know. And I think I'm those ways because I expect that in return from people. And I think there are a lot of people who don't appreciate that. You know what I mean? But I say all that to say, like, that was like the old, like the part of me that I want to release. Because I know that I'm beautiful. I know that I'm a good person. I know that I'm a good soul. And just because people can't see that from the outside, that doesn't mean that I'm not, you know? And it's their loss. It's like it's their loss, you know? So if you feel that way, God's just using you as a filtering mechanism to find the right person, you know? And you think that it's a coincidence that the ugly fat girl is like the good one? You think that's a coincidence? I mean, knowing like she's not a societal norm. Like, you think that's a coincidence with the world that we live in? I mean, it's to show people that the societal norm is whack. The societal norm is bullshit, you know? Is bullshit. And that's why men can't get good women, and that's why women can't get good men. Like, you know, it's become the visual, right? Forgetting about what's really important, forgetting about what's truly important. And like, I get that. I get that. I do. But at the same time, at the same time, you know, it's okay to feel that way, you know? It's okay to say those things, like, because it is the truth. It is the truth, you know? As hard as that may feel, or like be real, like, it's true. And it sucks. But there's a bigger purpose for it, I feel. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm just kidding. No, I do know what it is. But, you know, with all that being said, like, it taught me something, you know? It taught me something. It's like, even though people feel like that, even though like they have that outlook and stuff, which is absolutely true, 1,000%. Just because it's true doesn't mean that it's your reality. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my reality. Like, I know, I appreciate my body. Like, I work on myself. Like, I have let myself go. I think like the most I weighed was like 210, like 10 years ago. But like, you know, I was depressed. I was depressed, and I was fucking, I just was giving up on myself. And like, I don't do that anymore. And like, I do my best to like eat right and work out and, excuse me, you know. And like, I remember the father of my kids one time, he was like, I asked him, I said, am I fat? And he's like, I said, do I look fat? And he's like, you are fat. He's like, and you're not fat like that. He's like, you're chubby. And he's like, and you're pretty, and you're a good person. And he's like, you're a pretty chubby girl, and I'm a chubby chaser, so it works. And my kid, he's like, he fucking hates fat people. He hates fat people. He hates fat people that know that. He hates fat people that I'll have him come on here and explain one day. You know, like, I won't show his face, but I will have him like say whatever. I'll ask him how he feels about fat people, and then he'll just fucking go off. But anyways, when he told that to me one time, because of this experience that he had, I said, so you hate me? And he's like, no, man. And he's like, and you're not even fat. Like, you're fat, but like you're not fat. He's like, you're chubby, mom. And he's like, you have a personality. He's like, you're not a hater. He's like, you care about people. And he's like, you're a good person, and you're funny. And he says, and you're pretty. And he says, you're chubby. And he's like, and it's not like you let yourself go. He's like, you try your best to like work out, and you don't, like, you try to help yourself. He's like, you're not one of these people that are fat and like just continue to be fatter. You know. And like, that's my reality. You know, that's my reality. That's and I appreciate them not lying to me about, and I appreciate you not lying. You know what I mean? Like, I as much as the truth may hurt for a little bit, I can accept it and I can move forward and I can be better and I can, you know what I mean? It just makes me better. You just make me hungrier to like do better. Like, seriously, like that shit is fuel for me. Like, honestly, like all the shit that I've been through has been fucking fuel. Like, I bet. I bet. And let me tell you something, okay, motherfucker? No, I'm joking. I am one button away from getting in a smaller pant size. Okay, just saying. I don't. Give me 2 more weeks, and I swear, I will fit in those pants that are a size smaller. Because I do work on myself, and I do like try my hardest to like not fucking be the old me. I try not to like. I've been thinking about this a lot, man. I swear. For the past like 3 days, it's been like on my mind. But anyways, yeah, I really try not to fucking go backwards and be like the same person, whether it's my body shape, whether it's my mind, whether it's anything like that. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you, and thank you. You made me see two things, and I appreciate it, and I feel like the biggest gift you can give someone is the gift of pricelessness, of growth, of insight, of helping them be better. And even though if you don't know that you've done that, I'm telling you, you've done that. So that's why I'm thanking you, and I appreciate that. And yeah. So with all that being said, this is Sagittarius. It's a full moon, and it's about releasing things, releasing whatever doesn't serve you anymore, whatever doesn't fit your story anymore, whatever doesn't, want to be in your head anymore, whatever doesn't. And it's about deep stuff. It's about deep stuff because Sagittarius is like the philosopher. It is shit like that. It is things like that. It is the depth of how you feel of moving forward and getting analyzing the root of it, and not just the root of it, but why it is for you now. Like, going backwards, looking back and realizing things helps you in the present to move forward for the future. And like, not that we dwell on the past, not that we fucking stress about the future, but that we live in the moment, that we see that we are good enough. You are good enough. You are loved. You are great. You are honest. You are truthful. And if people can't see that in you, then fuck them. Like, if people can't see how beautiful you are on the inside, that's for a almost spitting. That's for a reason. And there's a lot of people out here that are surface level. I'm not a surface level person. I try to be, but I cannot be. Like, there has to be some type of like brain stimulation. Like, someone needs to stimulate my brain, like, you know what I mean, or like spark something, and then it's like non-stop conversation, right? I get that. I have sage. I have carnations, because carnation is a Sagittarius thing. It's the hold up. Oh, these are all my thoughts. These are all my thoughts. Oh, I want to read something to you. Okay. It says the mystical structure. Hold up. Let's put this right here. I want to say $2. Okay. So the mystical. Hold up. Boobs are in the fucking shit. I don't want boobs in the shit. And it's a sports bra, so if you guys have a fucking problem with it, too bad. If it falls, it falls. So is it in here? Yeah. Okay. So it says the mystical structure with its perfect amalgam of delicacy and power, exerts an uncanny effect. Its efficiency cannot conceal the artistry. There is a heart there and a soul. It's an object to be contemplated for hours. And if y'all don't know what amalgam is, amalgam. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but that's what it looks like. I had to look it up because I didn't know what it meant either. An amalgam is a mixture or blend. So the mystical structure with its perfect blend of delicacy and power exerts an uncanny effect. Its efficiency cannot conceal the artistry. There is a heart there and a soul. It's an object to be contemplated for hours. I thought that was beautiful. I'm not going to read anything else, but let's get into this. You see the heart here? Interesting. There's a heart here. Boop, 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 boop. There's a heart there. Here, let me get up closer. Hold on, because I can't see. So, these are my fears. Okay, I'm going to fold them up because I'm going to burn them in this bitch. I'm sorry, but I am. So if you want, you can write down your fears while I'm doing this. Maybe something triggers you. Ew. There's a bat. Looks like a bat here, like a bat with wings, you know, not like a baseball bat. Oh, there's a bird right here. You see that? Look at this bird. Like, there's the beak, the lower beak, the higher beak, and like that's his feathers up there. There's a bird. There's also a butterfly right here. Why is the bee coming out? Ah, look at this. This looks weird. Looks like a duck. A saxophone? Looks like a saxophone with like a little face right there. The letter R. The letter R. Respect is what I heard. Let's see. Something's wrapped around something. Bait. I heard bait. Someone's bait. This looks kind of weird. It's like a frog or something. Oh, look at a frog right here. Look at his little legs. That's interesting because I saw it over here, like the mouth or whatever. But this is a frog. You feeling froggish, leap, motherfucker? No, I'm joking. I see it like a fan. A fan. There's like a fan. Like one of those fans that Asian people use. Well, I use one for my face. But yeah, it's like a fan. Like a fan like that. A manual fan. There's like two little things here at the bottom. It's like two eyes or something. Like the one on my forehead. There's, I don't know, this looks like a state. I don't know what fucking state that is because I don't know geographic wise what the hell. But there's a dot on here. Looks like, I don't know, Michigan? Maybe someone's moving. I don't know. Oh, me. I'm moving. Just kidding. I wish. I hate where I live. I don't hate where I live, but I hate where I live. You know what I mean? There's something here down here. You see how there's like, it's all cluttered up right here at the bottom? There's something here. There's a whale. I see a whale right here. Boop. A whale. A whale is a very like sacred animal, like to the spirit world. It's a messenger of some sort. Just like a dolphin and birds, you know? There's 2 lines here. There's something running parallel. Oh, and it says hi. Hi. There's something running parallel. That's weird. Something running parallel. Oh shit, that's so funny. You see where everything was bunched up right here? It's now like they're gone, but there's arms. There's like arms and like a crown. It's like a person, like open arms. There's like open arms here. Someone's waiting with open arms. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's a song. Open Arms? Is that a song? Isn't that by Journey or some shit? Anyways, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. There's a fucking little snake right here. It looks like a newt. You know, like what a newt. Have you guys ever seen Matilda? A newt. Oh, there's like a newt there. Or like some type of lizard or... There's a person here with open... It's weird. It looks like a little bear. Or it looks like a little... It looks like a bear. But up here is like another... Your higher self. Why is the bee? Bear, bird... What else did I say? Bear, bird, a bat, I said. A lot of bees in here. A bees in a trap. Bees in a trap. What did she say? 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. A bees in a trap. Bees. And there's an S here. There's an S right here. Boop. Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. A bees in a trap. Bees in a trap. Yeah. Alright. This is kind of cool. I want to say W. It's like a butterfly here. L. There's an L here. Or maybe it's an M. I don't know. Fuck. There's an E. There's an L. What is really going on here, motherfucker? A lot of animals in here. It's like a Pac-Man. Someone plays video games. There's a turtle. A lot of animals here. There's an A here. Oh, wow. Let's see. Let's see what I'm doing. Oh my god. There's a T, a Y, an A. Let's see. An X, an A, a Y, an NAY. Alright, that's it. How long is this video already? 36. Whatever. Who cares? Alright. Let's do the video. Oh. getting in my eyes. Shit. 36 minutes, damn. Plus, my fucking screen is so cracked right now, it's not even funny. I mean, my screen is not cracked, but like the cover of it is, so it looks all shitty. Shitty to me. Alright. Sorry the video is so long. What was it? 37? Okay. Okay. So we have a person here contemplating about, he's listening to something. You see the speaker on here? You see the speaker is right here next to him, behind him. He's listening to something. He's actually dropped some messages. There's someone in the background. It's a spirit. It's but there's a frequency going right through his root chakra. With the high priestess here, the high priestess is a knowing of what shines behind her. You see that light behind her? It's a knowing that she's connected to a higher power, higher source. It's green. It's heart chakra. It's heart chakra going through the root chakra through a speaker. Interesting. With the alien here, it's a very different type of energy. With the alien and the high priestess here, it's a very different type of energy. It's a certain frequency that, look at this, it's going through the heart chakra. It's an alien. It's an activation. Alien activation. DNA. Something. You see how the DNA is going through his root chakra? Wait, you can't see that, huh? The DNA is like going through his root chakra right there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? No, huh? It's like the DNA right there. Boom. There it is. You see that? DNA, and then the sword's going through his heart. It is... Morning. Good morning. I'm like, I hear footprints. How are you?
That's us. Good.
What is that?
This is called a nulla nulla.
What is that?
It's an Australian, a club, indigenous club.
Oh, to beat somebody's ass.
Yeah. We just yeah. So we hold it like this, and no, we just in case of coyotes or something.
Yeah.
Like if there's just like a
random mother. Yeah, I get you.
Thing, then it's like
and I usually walk on my own, so I.
Okay. Cool. I thought it was like a flute or something.
That'd be cool.
You know? I thought it was some type of music. I'm like, play for me.
No.
Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome.
We'll be back.
Okay, no worries. Yeah. Here's Ose. Want to beat someone's ass. Oh, look at it. I didn't know you had a dog. Yeah. So cute. Thank God Orion's not here. I don't want to have to deal with her. Anyways, the alien is going. It's activating something in the root chakra, and that's hitting the heart chakra. Right. It's bringing up. It's healing something. Is what I'm trying to say. It's healing something. Something in the root. Something within, deep within, is coming up to the surface, going through the heart chakra. With this high priestess, she knows why. She knows what it is. With this right here, it's like the Three of Pentacles is normally working with people. They're seeing a higher purpose. They see the higher purpose. They see the higher, all I can say is higher purpose here. With the Knight of Wands here, it's, you see how this Knight of Wands is hitting that black energy. It's like they knocked his hat off. You see the hat's over here and the energy's over here. That Nine of Wands is a protection. It's not, it's, I want to say hitting it out of the park. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why that is coming to my brain. Hitting it out of the park. Maybe I need to go to a game. Hitting it out of the park here. Excuse me. Not only that, it's the energy of like, oh, it's this, oh, not, oh no, it's over here. You know, it's like seeing something that is there, yes, but knowing that it's really this. It's the knowing of something. With the World here, it's coming back from it's like a rising. It's lifting something. It's lifting something. It's something ancient. You see how like she has the eye in her belly right there in that solar plexus. You see there's the big, like it's the same eye, but it's wider. It's like the connection between your solar plexus and the sun. I see the eye as the sun of God. The frequencies here, you see how like interesting. You see how like these roots here, it's rooted. Hitting the root chakra. I'm telling you what I know, what I'm fucking saying. It's lifting something. You see how the roots are over here now? It's a lifting something to get to that heart chakra. The star card, yeah. It's healing. It's healing something. You see how her DNA is different. If I do this, if I put this here and I put this here. Oh shit. Oh my god. Hold on. That's gonna go here. And I put this here. Oh fuck me. Look. It's uprooting something. It's uprooting something, and the Princess of Swords here is truth. It's like the king. It's like the Prince of Swords. You know, it's a higher truth. And you see, interesting. You see how like there's a goat, like an energy here. Wait, where'd it go? It's on this side. Sorry. There's like a white energy here. It's a person. You see that? Okay. And in this card down here, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's getting closer with truth. It's getting closer with clarity. And what the swords is, it's getting closer with words, but it's hitting up here. It's hitting up here in a different way. It's hitting different. That's a baseball analogy. What the fuck? Oh my God. I don't like hair. I mean, no, I don't like hair on my body when it's like, when I have lotion on, I can feel it. Anyways, what's on the table? You know what I do? I pick hairs off of people's sweaters and stuff if I'm in line with them and I'm in the back. Anyways, with the High Priestess, it's connecting something. With the Star card here, it's definitely healing. With the Star card, you see how her DNA is totally activated? And with the High Priestess here, it's knowing what it's doing. That purple energy. Purple is the Sagittarius. You see she has hands that activate the mind. She has hands that I have chills. She has hands that activate the mind. You see how it's connected here? There's purple up here. Which means that she's connected through the voice, which is a blue light, and then her hair is purple. Her hair is mystical. It's magic. Her hair is something magical. She has a wing here of Isis, and not only that, she has the eye on her ankle, and She's rooted in magic. She's rooted in magic. Interesting. Why do I ever say that? She's rooted in magic. She's rooted in, and not magic per se, like poof, alakazam. She's rooted in some, what is that little bug? Where did he come from? Come here. Where did he come from? Look, he's so little. Oh, he flew away. He walked on the star card, hit this, and hit that. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. She activates something with her hands in the third eye, right? With this third eye, it's going up to here. You see how like the things back here, they're like muscles and tendons, and like she's hitting something very deep, very deep. You see how his face is purple? I didn't realize that till now. His face is purple, light purple, like pale purple, right? He looks, but right here it's dark purple. So she's activating something within people that through her hands, with her voice, with her mind, with her mentality, with a knowing from the higher power, right? With this alien energy here, it's the wheel. It's the wheel of activation. It's the wheel of, you see all these people? Can you see all these people? They're like light beings, but they're not light beings. They're alien-like beings, celestial beings. Celestial beings with the three of pentacles here and the two of cups. It's like people around are working together to bring two people together. To bring, either could be you yourself. It could be you yourself, you and another person. However, I feel as though it's a divine connection. And look, it could be bait. It could be bait. Someone could be bait. But the point is that could be bait to drop them, put them high and then drop them low. But it also, the bait could backfire, and it could be a harmonious connection. I don't know what I said, but Ace of Pentacles here, yeah, a harmony. I'm telling you, Nine of Wands, it turns into a harmonious connection. Earth, water, air, wind, fire, spirit, protection, protected. It's a protected connection. No matter what the outcome is on the other end, whether they want to drop someone to prove a point, to see how they would react to, yeah, hey, look, to drop someone, the world, she's lifting up, and he's lifting up too, but he's lifting up to drop a person to a swords, to bring him, to see how they would react mentally. Princess of Wands here. Bring it on, right? I challenge accepted. You want to be bait? Knowingly or unknowingly? Seven of Wands. You see that shit? You see that? The sun, illumination. There's a 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Death card, Dunzo, 10 of Swords, Queen of Wands. Whoa. Okay, let's go. All right. Wow, exactly what I said. So we have the Princess of Wands, challenge accepted, right? Challenge accepted, 10 of Wands. I mean, no, that's not what I meant to say. So we have the Prince of Wands here, which is a woman, right? Female energy. Princess of Wands, challenge accepted, 7 of Wands, reflecting everything back to you, right? With the sun, reflecting everything back to you with truth, clarity, warmth, love, God, all that shit, right? 10 of Pentacles, coming back into the material world, being grounded, being meditative, being in a state of comfortability, not in a stagnant type of way, but comfortable speaking your mind. With the 8 of Wands here, it's communication, right? With the 8 of Swords here, someone feeling as though, okay, so communication here, but the communication is from a higher power. A higher power, knowing that you stay still within conflict. You see how Eight of Swords is like being in a meditative state, being in a state of within your own mind, having communication with the higher power, and knowing, you see the Seven of Swords here is breaking free from that energy, putting it to death, right? Deading the situation. Ten of Swords here, deading a situation, right? Queen of Wands here, coming out revived, coming out new, coming out resilient, coming out rising above it all, is what I want to say. The Four of Cups here, being not sure whether to take the cup, wanting, feeling this way, yes, but at the same time, we have the Ace of Cups here. It doesn't last for long. It doesn't last for long. The self-love you have, the intention that you have, the Christ-like energy. You see in the back of here, this white energy in the back. It's like, oh God, I can't even see this shit. You see, he's like God on the cross. You see that white energy here with the Ace of Cups. It's like the Christ consciousness. It comes back to you all the time. And with the Tower card here, the Tower is protecting your home. You see how like this home at the bottom, everything around it's fucked, right? There's energies here. There's fire energies. It's Sagittarius energy. It is ancient energy protecting Hansa. What does Hansa mean? I don't know what that means, but Aaron. There must be a guy named here named Aaron. Aaron. I don't know, because it says Aaron, but it's spelled backwards. And it's Nora. Maybe Nora? Maybe, I don't know. But also Six of Swords here. Getting that energy and twisting it back to become the Queen of Pentacles. You see how that person is breathing on them, like it's breath, like it's breathing, and he's accepting that energy. I accept that energy, and look, he has that energy, and he's transmuting it into something, manifesting it into something in this world. Manifesting it into something in this world. Hold up. What time is it? 52? Okay, I'm about to bounce. Okay. Oh, is this okay? H-O-O, no, yeah, H-O-O-H-K-E-H. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's do this. One more. Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles again. So cute. I'm thinking about getting a white dog. Anyways, I want the fucking shedding death card. Yeah, okay. You see how like you're bringing death to a situation. I feel like with this Page of Wands here, it's like looking at the past and like, okay, seeing something for what it is. Yeah, Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups. Seeing something for what it is. Not only that, like taking yourself out of that Eight of Swords energy to dead a situation with the Ten of Wands, with the Ten of Swords, because there's the Eight of Swords. You're being in that meditative state, not knowing what something is, right? And realizing what it is with the Nine of Cups, with that self-love, with that filling up your own cup, with that knowing about your emotional and internal state, right? With the Ten of Swords, deading something. Knight of Wands, moving forward with action. With the horse here, it is a fire horse. Two of Swords here and Judgment. Sorry, Two of Swords here and Judgment. Two of Swords is, they say it's like a, I don't know, some people have a different interpretation. I get the energy off of the card, so it's like, for this one, it's like being guarded in some type of way for a specific reason. Yeah, Judgment and Eight of Pentacles here, and again, Look at that. Two of Swords here, thinking about something, contemplating on something, being in a meditative state. I said that twice already. With Judgment card here, feeling free of judgment, feeling the hand of God, feeling the love of God, the Son of God, all of that shit. Working hard to dig in your own emotional cup and figure out what is going on for a victory within yourself. It's an internal thing, right? With the Temperance card here, being guided and having your foot in reality and in the ethereal world, to avoid conflict. For me, it's to avoid conflict. With the Tower here, you're avoiding the conflict. With the full moon here and the High Priestess, it's very, very intuitive, very, very Page of Cups here, not dealing with anything that is going to be a false gift, or not a false gift, that's not what I meant, being a false gift offer, being a false offer, that is kicking that shit to the curb. With the dog here, white dog, I said, I've been thinking about there's a white dog here. With the Artist here on the Star card, starting something new, always being building yourself up for seeing your own patterns, you know what I mean? Seeing your own patterns, seeing them and realizing them through life experiences, like I just said, and letting them go and healing the root of the problem. With the Moon card and the High Priestess here, she knew the Tower was coming. But for her, she Strength card. strong enough to face the Tower, strong enough to face the conflict within. 4 Cups. Unsure, the Hangman. Someone's unsure now. Someone will be unsure. Someone will be unsure. Okay, so this King of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, they came out like that. And I put them back in the deck. But then I saw the Knight of Pentacles here, and it said bring him out. The King of Pentacles is someone that is extremely slow. This person is no longer going to be slow because they want to get to the 10 of Cups. Knight of Cups. There's an offer here. Which is Justice card. Oh God. Okay. So it's justice here. With the Justice card, it's balance. It's bringing in balance to the higher and lower realms. It's bringing justice to the reality of the world. It's the Two of Pentacles here. This person's making a decision, a decisive decision to get to the Nine of Pentacles, to have a stable home, and to get the Wheel of Fortune. That's the fated energy. 5 of Swords, King of Swords, and the Devil. Some people will some people are feeling as though they're talking themselves out of a situation, but not in a good way. Talking yourselves out of something that you really, really want to move forward with. The Devil card being here, and it's about your past, about being afraid. Have no fear. 8 of Cups here, walking away from that fear. 7 of Wands, protecting what you love, fighting for what you love. 10 of Pentacles, and that's it. Look, the 10 of Pentacles was in here. Then someone's talking themselves out of something and speaking a truth that is false, because the Devil's here, because of their past, because of their their own consciousness, because of their own selves, right? Walking away from that energy with the full moon, releasing that energy, turning your back on that energy, fighting for what it is you want. The 10 of Pentacles and the Magician here. The King of Wands, baby. Moving forward with communication, with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, shit. I have the 10 of Wands here. It's like no longer carrying burdens. Like the 8 of Wands here is jumping past that. So if you go here with the 10 of Wands, it's like getting to your destination, I heard getting to your destination. Getting to your destination with the Ten of Pentacles. Having that with the fucking, I split the deck, the Hierophant and the Lovers and the Sun. Damn. I'm telling you, I know what this reading is. I know the whole purpose of why the fat, ugly girl is the good one. And why she's not a societal norm. So people can find love. So people can find love. And not in a way that's forced, in a way that's beautiful, in a way that's true, in a way that is not a need, it's a want, right? Right? Absolutely. And that's what choosing someone is, right? Choosing someone to want to be with them. Not having to need to be with them. That's forced, right? I need to be with you because I need you to pay half of my rent. I need you to be with me because I need you to pay my car note. No, no, no. And staying with them regardless of how they treat you or how they talk to you or how they are with you because you need that. It's not good. You know? It's good to help each other out, but it's not good to stay with someone for those reasons. And I think that's why this is all not a coincidence. Sometimes things come to me and like I know like everything that I've been through like the past couple of years on this channel has like enlightened me about something, about why I'm here. I know that. Alright. What time is it? 1:02? It's not 1:02. The time has been 1 hour and 2 minutes. Freak. Alright. Tell me something good. I'm fucking hungry. Hungry. Okay. Okay, let's go. Come on. Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing. I really don't. Oh, wow. Bro, and if you're bait, you really need to do your research. You really need to do your research, because if you are the sign that you say you are, and the people who, whatever, I'm a Scorpio Sag, you really need to do your research. Check this out. Okay, so in my mind, I heard 5 cards, and then I'm like, now, and look, 55, and then it's, okay, so I have to do 5 cards. So we're doing, hold up. Yes, the ancient ones, baby girl. It's something ancient. Legacy of light. What else? All right, here we go. So we're doing number 61st, because that's what it is. It says, riding the cosmic wave. It says, you can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap. But after the leap, we are no, and what did I say? Feeling froggish leap? We are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the force of love itself. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap and to let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. What did I say? To be with people because you love them, not because you have to. You shall be moved to grace into a new world awaiting you. This oracle brings a message that there is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labor to manifest. When one may be carried by forces and set in motion by the energy of life itself, you can let go and move further, reach farther, and with less effort. Now it is time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, be moved. Give in, let go, be moved. It says, your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches the sky. How wise the earth waiting for the moment to be touched. Aww. Touch my body. That's a joke. But it's a joke with me and this funny guy. Anyways, okay. This guy's like, here, like, because he was feeling like palpitations or whatever, and he's like, here, touch my body, and I was like a little buzzed one day, and I'm like, touch my, and I didn't want to like fuck with him like that, you know, so I'm like, touch my body. It was being weird. I was making everything a joke. I was making everything a joke because I don't want to touch his body. Anyways, okay, we're going. So it says the light field. It says you are very open to the other side. The veil that separates the worlds is very fine for you. What I said living in the material world and the other realms is very fine for you. There is so much love in your heart, and love exists beyond all barriers, those including those of time, distance, and even death. If you wish to communicate with those who have passed on, do so through your heart. If you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you are separated in the physical location, then you could do so now. I love you. If your psychic abilities are open and you need confirmation or reassurance, accept this message of guidance as being such. Those who have passed on can be received fully and peacefully into the light. 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 And your love guides them home. The message that you sense is in your own heart, and that come from an unconditional love that uplift and reassure can be trusted. The light is so close to you, beloved. It surrounds you as you glow from within. This oracle brings you guidance that you are connecting with the field of awareness that is real, and that you are protected by the light as you do so. It is confirming that there is nothing for you to fear, and all those that have passed on or will pass on in the future will always be safely held in love. But I said ancient protection on that tower card. I'm so connected to like my ancestors and like my passed on loved ones and my friends that have passed away. Like, this really gets to me. It says, it is also confirmation that there are very real bonds that connect you and your loved ones, past, present, and future. They are beyond the confines of time and space. When I'm in love, I'm not afraid to be any part of me. I let it be free for all the world to know. And when I'm ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am, and will be shed our fears, complete our past, and trust love to be our guide. Holy fuck. I mean, come on. We just released our fears. Could this be any more? Okay, this is the number 44. Rings of time. Divine timing is granted to us as a gift. I kept saying gift. Sometimes if we want to be further ahead than we are, that gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding. It says, much like traffic that moves systemically so that not only one car but many can reach their destination according to the greater harmony and alignment, we are like individual cars that must sometimes accept red lights, and others at other times can flow swiftly through many green lights. And it's so crazy. Yesterday I had so many fucking green lights, and then boom, I got a yellow light, but I still went through because it was time. And I had all the fucking green lights from like the other side of town to my house. It was crazy. I was like, 2 lights before I got home, I was like, oh my God, I got all the green lights. And then boom, it turned yellow, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm going. Anyways, it says, It is just the way the systemic flow of divine energy through human manifestation. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly. There is no need to bother yourself about timing. When the doors open, walk through. When they appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect. The rings of time serve you, beloved. The oracle brings you a message that divine is completely responsible for timing at every event, opportunity, and happening of grace of your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of you for now. Oopsie. This applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all your relationships. Let it all breathe and let the divine happen as it will. There is a beautiful silence now as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes. Across the span of moments called time, there are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. It's the rhythm of the night. Just kidding. Okay, 25. 25, seed of the heart. It says 1111 is on the time. Within each one of us is a divine seed of love waiting to blossom into fullness. We don't always know what type of blossom we shall be. However, and sometimes if we try to figure it out in advance, the blossoming itself can cause anxiety, pain, or fear because it is taking us in an unknown expected direction. We may even fear that the direction we are heading is away from our life path or purpose, as if that were even possible. Excuse me. The seed in the heart arises as guidance when we are unfolding a new manifestation of the divine light within. It comes as encouragement to trust and surrender, to allow and be open as possible, unthinking and ready for the unexpected as possible. A plant just needs the right conditions to grow healthy. And if you have ever seen a blade of grass pushing up through the crack of the pavement, you'll know then you'll know that when something is meant to grow to the light, it will do so, even against the most apparent insurmountable odds. What did I say? The oracle brings you guidance. The right conditions are being brought to you. The most perfect support for your own divine blossoming. Trust and know that the seed in your heart knows how to grow and life supports it. It is also a sign that something in your relationships is sprouting new energy. Don't be afraid to try new ways of relating now as your life energy supports it. When the sky can imagine, the dark awake. In awe, light pervades and bears the vast tranquil mystery, softly caressing the blue bold birth. What are we doing, 55? 55. Acceptance. You have offered yourself, asked to be of service to the greater good, created something that you wanted to contribute towards the healing of our world, and your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received, accepted by the divine just as you are. It says there is nothing to change, just you to be. You have made an offering of prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is best joyfully being transformed into seeds. Seed of the heart. Of how it can be best. Your next step is about to begin. Shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days, a gentle touch that softly warms and leads us on our way, past stately oaks and candles glow, and places where we've never been, a friend to share the memories before it's home again. That's it. Alright guys, I'm gonna catch you later. I gotta go. I'm fucking starving. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man, and this coffee is not gonna do me for very long. So thank you, God, Source, angels, archangels, ascended masters, passed on loved ones. Thank you for being here with the collective, and I thank you for giving us this message, and thank you for helping us and guiding us and protecting us and giving us the space to come to our senses. To come to our senses, give us growth, give us health, wealth, and happiness, give us peace, love, and harmony. Give us the space to be ourselves without any apology. Be who you are. I can fully accept that. I think you're beautiful. Okay. All right. Take care, guys. Love you. Till next time. Probably tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I gotta go. Bye. Peace out. This is my hair. Oh, yeah. Okay, bye. Gotta go.